don't you cry. Your folks might understand it. By and by, you got to move on up. Raise the way into the deep, beautiful people here today.
Nice, beautiful day. Free concert out in the park. Don't forget why we came here for 911 Mumia. Definitely got to make sure the man gets a new trial. Better yet, we just need to go on over to Philadelphia or Pennsylvania and break him out. You know what I'm saying? Who's down to do that?
Take me out to the jail. Prop 21 wants to put you in, and your life is over before it begins. You'll be in with grown-ups at 14. It will be a living hell. You're too young to vote or to drive, my son, but old enough for prison. With Prop 21, it's no fun. When you are on lockdown, you will have no human rights. Come join the new form of slavery. You don't have to be black, but it helps, yes sirree, and it's work. Work in the jailhouse for 45 cents an hour. So corporations can make big bank, cause you did graffiti while smoking some dank. Hey, young men of color, MLK went to jail. If you're lucky, you can be next. Or imagine this one. Let's say the NBA buys his speech at the March on Washington talking about, I have a team. Yes, I have a team so that the sons of former slaves can sweat and toil up and down basketball courts for the profit and amusement of the sons of former slave owners. It is deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a team. Or perhaps it would be bought by real estate developers in the Mission talking about, I have a scheme. Yes, I have a scheme that little white yuppies can live next door to little black and brown boys and girls digging the convenience and flavor of their hood. And when black and brown folks get moved out, white yuppies can say in their newly acquired hipster slang, don't trip peeps, it's all to the good. Yes, I have a scheme still deeply rooted in the American dream, feeling like a deja vu, except without the smallpox blankets. And then developers can go to black church testimony meetings talking about, woo, I'm not here to testify, I'm here to gentrify. Can I get a witness? Or perhaps it would be bought by a multinational pharmaceutical conglomerate talking about, I have a cream. Yes, I have a cream, and even if the red hills of Georgia are nothing compared to the acne on your face, I have a cream that guarantees that every pockmark will be exalted and every pimple will be made low. I have a cream that fights against itching, anti-government bitching, and encourages snitching. I have a cream that is herbicidal, spermicidal, pesticidal, homicidal, and genocidal. I have a cream today. I have a cream that will turn little black boys into little white girls, and we sold some to Michael Jackson, and he said, white at last, thank God Almighty, I'm white at last, yes!
Wow, what a beautiful day and a great crowd. You know, one of the things in this Senate race, I've been able to go up and down the state of this booming economy in California, and guess what I see? Schools falling apart, people losing access to health care, more and more homeless people while you got billionaires buying houses for $40 million, public transportation crumbling, affordable housing impossible to find. This is what they call the booming economy. Well, we know one thing in this economy that's booming, don't we? What is it? The prison system is booming in this economy. You build the prisons, then what do you got to do? You gotta fill them up. When you fill them up, you get $25,000 to $40,000 per person in those prisons per year. That's big business. And then what do you do when you get them inside? Then you use them as slave labor, compete with workers on the outside. That's what's booming in this country. We also have a Defense Department that's booming in this country. 51 cents of every discretionary dollar going to defense, to the Pentagon, instead of going to our schools, instead of going to health care. This is not the way our money should be spent. What are we going to do come November? Throw the bombs out. We got to send them a message loud and clear. What are we going to tell our politicians like Dianne Feinstein that go around the state saying how great the death penalty is because it's a deterrent to crime Anybody still think the death penalty is a deterrent to crime?
Who owns copyright to my mind, to my life? Find refuge in rhyme, murmured sounds to mend what's missing. But is anybody listening to AT&T Poet on 3Com stage? Even Maya played the pulse of politics. Camera flicks, distilled images, freeze moments, make it vintage, make it cut to commercial in 3, 2, newer, bigger, better, faster. Newer, bigger, better, faster. Knew a nigga, killed the bastard. Fool the niggas, tell them after. Faster, better, bigger, newer. Screw the niggas, I'm the master. Hoover killed the niggas better, threw the niggas in the sewer. New world order coming faster, news and figures. Truth to niggas, hide the truth. Tell lies to niggas, bigger, better, newer, faster. Brought to you by your federal government, and we're back. That was Black and Decker mid-poem report. I be standing on Langston's shoulders, holding down thoughts for soldiers. Wheels 6-inch, big like 6-foot bamboo stick. In kung fu flick, sick, soft, my soliloquies on urban jungle enemies who shut ears and open eyes, nodding head their device. Fisher Price games to feign interest in just another Negro with a vocabulary in a journal. I should be writing jingles for the Colonel, or on the corner with your baby mama using ghetto drama for lyrical inspiration. Recitation while your boy kick. Will I burn in hell for prostituting God's gift? Swiftly I dodge, exploring Metro, retro back to 92 when heads was burning America down cause King was crowned Crackers Club's justice. Why can't us just get along? I be the angelic agony of the caged bird song. Are you listening? Or does IBM have to sponsor my evolution? Are you listening, or does CNN have to televise my revolution? Are you listening, or will you be dripped in confusion when heads take to the streets in pain and frustration? I bet you wish you could change the station. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening?
This is the same system that'll kill you with no doubt. No hesitation when they ready to strike. They call you a menace if you put up a strong fight. Equality, that's just another word to say. This system can't get anybody any given day. To prove my point, just let me explain. Follow me, let me take you down the memory lane. A man named Hitler killing Jews left and right. 2 kids born and live and see tomorrow night. Now how was that right? Little kid Sam, damn, I might not live and see tomorrow. Where was Uncle Sam? Probably paying golf, knowing people being killed. But he don't give a damn, longer his pockets are filled. And all this over some laws that ain't right. And if you think they right, just take a look at your own fight. And you will clearly see that the law is wrong a lot.
We cannot allow, we cannot stand by and watch them murder Mumia. It would be a total outrage for him to die while we're sitting around smoking dope and watching TV. I want to bring you now the voice of the voiceless. My brother, our brother, your brother, who has been freedom fighting for you and me since he was 14 years old. I want you to give him your complete, total attention.
I live in the fastest growing public housing tract in America. In 1981, I was a reporter for WUHY-FM and president of the Philadelphia Association of Black Journalists. Currently, I'm a writer and public radio commentator. I've been a resident on Pennsylvania's death row for more than 15 years. Tune in to hear my regular reports from death row. This is Mumia Abu-Jamal.